I'm Doug Doyle with the Art of the Story. August 25th would have been Wayne Shorter's 91st birthday. WBGO is celebrating with Wayne Shorter Week, and for the occasion, Jazz Night in America is airing an encore presentation of its 2015 episode featuring the late master saxophonist in concert with the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra. Here's host Christian McBride from that episode.
These are the sounds of the Ironbound neighborhood in Newark, New Jersey, just a few blocks from where we produce Jazz Night in America. This is where Wayne Shorter was born in 1933 into a working-class family.
When he went out to play with other kids in the street, he was subjected to and he absorbed a lot of different perspectives and attitudes.
Michelle Mercer, Wayne's biographer, says his mom had great sympathy and empathy for Wayne's imagination.
He remembers, sitting at the kitchen table drawing, and his father would come home from work, and he'd say, "Wayne, take out the trash." And Wayne's mother would say, "But Wayne's busy playing."
When something ended, I would be in my head trying to continue it, just talking to yourself or thinking to yourself.
He would hang out in his room, trying out different voices, acting out all the roles in a film he'd just seen once in the theater that afternoon.
Bam! And two different voices. Get out of my way!
Or when he sat down to play with clay, he and his brother Alan wouldn't just create a building or a forest or a few animals. They'd set out to create the whole world. Wayne Shorter created his own comic book, which was a sci-fi fantasy, a complete story, when he was, I think, 14.
He called it Other Worlds. He likes to contemplate the meaning of space-time and the multiverse.
In the present moment is when you can change the past and the future.
Wayne's love of sci-fi might be as deep as his love of music, but Buddhism has had a big impact on his life too.
When Wayne converted to Buddhism, he began to ask himself, why am I playing music? What is music for?
That was in the early 1970s. Wayne and his wife, Anna Maria, were turned on to Buddhism by some friends, pianist Herbie Hancock and bassist Buster Williams. Wayne practices daily by chanting.
Tragedy is temporary, and tragedy can stop people from moving ahead or going on and moving on and all that stuff. But tragedy is temporary.
This is how Buddhism helped him when his daughter died of a seizure in 1986, and 10 years later when his wife died in a plane crash.
Because of his Buddhist practice, rather than, succumbing to despair, he decided the only solution was to just evolve. And for him, evolving meant becoming the happiest man alive.
Tune in to Jazz Night in America this Thursday for an encore presentation of Wayne's World, Wayne Shorter with the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, where you'll hear the maestro explore his back catalog and discover his many sources of inspiration. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.